snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I did test on something new, haha, with that amazing union fiber yarn that I'm showing in my latest podcast. So I'll show you quickly because I've been binge knitting it. Look at how gorgeous it is. It is the September jacket by Petite Knit, which is a brioche jacket in worsted weight, and that's gorgeous. And the reason I started this is because I messaged Bonnie and asked her if there was any chance I could get any more of that wool from her, and she said she could send me more easily, so very stoked. She even offered the legend that she is to for me to send back the ones that I had, so that she can send me the right amount in the same batch, and that would be matchy. But I don't care about the fact that there might be a little bit of a difference. I'll just fade it through. So I'm almost out of my first skein, and I've got another one, and I finished the back, well, the beginning of the back, and now I'm doing the shoulders on each side to then join I think in a one piece after the armhole or join together. Anyways, so that was a bit of abbreviation, not abbreviation, that's not the word. Apartheid? Oh, I don't know. That the word that you use when you go to the movies and you have a break for a bit to watch the movie, like it's something that used to be done. Anyways, you know what, let's not worry about it. But I've got a lot of wool from Chester's here, and as I said, I didn't feel like dyeing anything, and then the urge was too strong because I received this new DK base that I want to try, which is 50% baby alpaca, 25% linen, and 25% silk. Doesn't that sound amazing? I mean, I just can't wait to see how it takes. I'm actually, so it's all soaking up. It's gorgeous, like it's so soft and beautiful, honestly, and it is a very smelly, which obviously are the 50% baby alpaca, and because it's not treated, all of that smell is really coming out now that it's getting a bath. So it's soaking in warm, lukewarm water, and I have added some citric acid here. So I told you guys that I was receiving a new base to dye from Chester's, and it was a 45% baby alpaca, a 45% silk, and 25% linen and non-superwash DK. So as you can see, I kind of played around with it during the weekend because it is baby alpaca and silk, obviously the kind of, well, not obviously, but they are the kind of fiber that absorb less in dye than others would. Well, they still absorb it, they just turn up to let it look lighter afterwards than say merino or corridel. So I wanted to play around and see how that yarn would take the dye and make a plan for what I was going to do with it. So this is supposed to be my alocasia colorway. It's supposed to be so dark green that it's almost black. The first round when I did it, it turned out to be just grey and didn't absorb the greens at all. It was really nice. It was a really nice silver grey that came out, and then I did another round yesterday with a bit more green, and now it definitely is turning out with some green. However, it is still mainly grey. As you can see, it's really pretty. So now you've got this like grey with green hues color. However, I want to see if I can darken it even more. So what I'm expecting is I'm just gonna have to use more dyes for these skeins. This is the first round of dye for the colorway Cherry Sherry. So it's taken the dye pretty well. I'm gonna see how it does. And this one, I did 3 of that one, but I'm gonna do 4 altogether. This one has just been speckled. So because it's non-superwash, it doesn't absorb the speckle like a superwash would, which I knew. But I'm still very happy. As you can see, there is still some flecks of red that come out quite finely, which is more than I thought was gonna happen. So I'm really happy with that. So I've got a few of this one, and it's just a mix of like licheny, moss type browns and greens, and a little bit of red to tie it together. All very Christmassy colors, even though this update is gonna happen after Christmas. I just couldn't help myself but to put some of these colors out there. So I will talk more about this base in future, but it is super beautiful and really soft. I really like it. I just need to learn to work with it. Yes, and that's what we're gonna dye today, so come with me if you're interested. Okay, so this is a big pot. I rarely use this pot because I rarely do semi-solid with more than 2 at a time, but I thought I'd just give a go at trying to redo the dark green alocasia for the 3 other skeins. So the only thing I regret so far is to not have put more ties, figure 8 ties for this, because it's all very tangled in there from moving it around. So I'm gonna have to let it cool completely and then bring it to washing bath and slowly untangle it in the water to the best of my abilities, because all skeins are mixed together right now. And then I'll reskein it when it's dry, but yeah, we'll see how it comes out. Here we are. This is now cooling down. I'm doing another cherry red as well. Slowly gonna get those to cool down for the rest of the day, but I'm starting on some sock weight. I'm doing a sock kit this month, so I'm gonna create some new colors for that. This is one of them. I've started by layering some lilac, and I'm gonna layer some light pink above it. This is just for an underlay, and I'm thinking I'm gonna add some very bright rust above that, and maybe some accent on very deep blue, and then I'll do minis that go with it, either rust or deep blue. I'll see how the final product looks first, and I'll do the minis next. Yeah, so this is just absorbing now, and I'll come back to it soon. It is now almost 12. This colorway is going well. Hard to see as it is smoking hot right now, but I will actually turn this off because I think it is absorbed. It isn't finished just yet. I've just added a layer of speckles, but I have more color to add, so I'll come back to this. I am starting another colorway here. I've got 4 skeins of sock, and this is going to be the colorway called Bow. I'm recreating the dog's color in a yarn because it's too pretty, and why not? So I'm starting with some grays, obviously, and we'll see where we go. So this is looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. So as you can see, I've laid out some rust colored on top, and I have added more speckles, different kind of blues, a little bit of pink, a little bit of aqua, just something that will all together look quite nice. I was almost going to add a bit of red, but I'm not sure about that. I think I might just leave it the way it is now. I added some dark brown as well around the rust area. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a day for that colorway, but I'll see how it is once it dries off. This one's now ready to be assessed as well. So for now, not much, just the grey. I did add a couple of darker stripes, but I'm going to start playing with it a bit more and see what I come up with. Whew, okay, so in here I am currently making some apricots. I haven't made this color in a while, and I was kind of scrambling to try and find what I was going to do for this month's colors. This is in progress, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. Yeah, I didn't know what to do for this month because I like to have, as you guys know, colors that are able to be purchased together and mixed and matched. So yeah, I decided that apricot would be a good one to add. These are the first results of some of the sock sets. This is the one I made before. This is the bow colorway. I actually think I'm gonna bring it back to the dye pot for another round. It's just the first layer. I'll see how it looks once it's dry, and I think it needs to get darker. But that's about it at the moment. Hey, so the yarn I showed you this morning, the one that only had speckled, on the DK. I overdyed it because I wasn't that much of a fan, and got this, which I really like, and I can't wait until it's dry. So I put a big layer of grey silver on that. It's gonna look so good with the silk and the linen, and topped it up with some teal and pink speckles. In here we have some apricots soaking up, still cooling off. I have some cherry cooling off in here, but I've got another layer on the one from this morning. It's a lot darker now, as you can see. All of this is drying off. This is the alocasia drying. This one has been hella tangled. It's not finished in these other rounds of dye, but I'm gonna let it dry first, rescan it so that I don't go through this again. Yeah, and I think I'm actually gonna call it a day. Pretty done for now, so it's not the most I could have done, but I'm still kind of figuring out what colors I'm gonna put together, and I'd rather not rush for that. So yeah. Hey you guys, so it is now long the end of the day. I have finished dyeing a while ago, and yeah, I'm just gonna show you real quick what I've got so far. Many of them will have a second round of dye. This is apricot here. This is probably gonna stay how it is. This one is one of the first sock set. This one is the alocasia from yesterday that's now fully dried, and it's similar to the dress I'm wearing actually, but still too grey, and I want more green. But then I had another round of alocasia down there. It's the same, they just all need a round of green afterwards because they turn up grey, and I just realized it's one of my dye that does not exhaust anymore, because then I use some 100% merino superwash to try and soak the rest up and not waste the dye, but it didn't clear either with that base, so it must be just some expired dyes. I'm not sure, but that's okay. I'm getting more on the way. This is the one that I've over dyed, and with the teal that I was telling you, it's very subtle at this stage, and will get more, I think, maybe color. I'm not sure, but I think so. I think I will end up giving more color to this. And down there, this is the color that it's gonna stay at, the cherry on this base. Isn't it so gorgeous? Yeah. Morning you guys. It is Tuesday. I think I've said that already on the Wii video. I just came back from walking Beau. It is about 10 and I'm about to start dyeing. So I'm happy. I put all my colors together for the next update. First, this is what has been dyed and won't change, which is some apricots on this beautiful, this is all on this beautiful new DK, which I'm obsessed with. Cherry here, and this is a new one, and it's just beautiful grey base, and it's just got a tiny bit of highlights, if it wants to focus so I can show you. Oop. Come on. So annoying. There we go. So it's got little blue, red, at times green, yellow highlight, but it's very subtle. Yeah, it's really nice. So in here I have soaking again Beau, the new color, and this new color as well. I said I wasn't gonna change it, but then I changed my mind because I think it was, once it was dry, I think the contrast was too low, and I want to add more contrast and something to tie it all together. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some very dark cherry red spot to this to tie it with cherry, and Beau needs more black and gray and a pop accent color of purple, pink, blue, which is the same as Beau's color. So yeah, I'll catch up with you a bit later. The sun is back, the sun is back. I have updated this color and it's a lot better with that bright red in there. Some alocasia, very dark green, we're loving it. And I have updated my bow colorway, and now it is fashion. It is the perfect of fashion. It's just got just enough of a pop of color. As you can see, it's a lot, I like it a lot more now with this touch of color in it, and it is truly Beau's soul. It is cane, which is great. Can't wait to see it dry. The sweet ass dog is tripping because his bowl is in the cardboard box and he doesn't want to touch it. He's actually legit scared of the cardboard. Well, get the ball, come on. You can do it. It's right here, bro. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Bro, you can do it. It's fine. It's fine. You okay? Come on, get the ball. You work this out, bro. You can get it. You can get it. Come on. Really? What do you think the cardboard's gonna do, bro? Come on. No barking. Look at the wee peanut brain try to work it out. No barking, I'm not helping you out. You can do it yourself. It's right here, bro. Good boy. It's okay. Go on. Go on. You're okay. Oh my god. It's okay. Come on, get it. Oh, look. I can touch it. All of this is fine. And it's right here. Come on. Nothing happened to me, you see? You can do it. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good. Well, you've done it. Yay.
I reckon the old neighbours, Sam, I wonder
Looked like a nice beautiful day, but then this fog's rolling in. Look at this, it's like, you should see the sea and everything here, but it's all foggy all over nowhere. Oh god. Oh no, it's coming. What's up?